was sure of what I was doing as far as the music. And music, talk about making you as solid as sure. I would care to take another 5 minutes to mention how important it is that a human civilization develops under playing real live music tuned to the real frequencies that it's supposed to be tuned to, because that's what starts to give you this constitution that is like a brick shit house, baby. Okay? Oh, yeah, yeah. Singing is one of the hardest things to do. I mean, it literally, no, it'll work on your body. Either way, it's frequency, vibration that starts to heal you, and you are getting, believe it or not, you're getting physically fit doing it. Some way, somehow. It's a trip. It'll move your mind into a field of knowing things universally that is now your whole body is getting involved. And a lot of times, yeah, musicians will put things down and they'll do things very excellently. If they have to build a brick wall or if they have to do that kind of work, they'll do it musically, and it's like tap 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 boom. And you're like, whoa, you coming back tomorrow? I would love for you to work for me. And it's like, yeah, will you pay me? Good heavens, people. This isn't SpongeBob. What I wanted to make this video about is just, well, apparently I'm going to get more and more being me, which is I have a Mercury conjunct Uranus. We're coming on a Mercury conjunct Uranus that's going to activate the Mercuries and the Uranuses. People, if you're a Uranus person or a Mercury person, if you are a Gemini, Virgo, or if you have a prominent Uranus, oh, Aquarius, yes, is going to begin having a conversation. I hope you can have a conversation. Boy, you Aquarius people are going through such a major hell. It's hell if you can't get out of it. Now, let me talk about relationships. How that's hell. See, the end of relationship is love. Love is the end of relationships because it's just pure relating now. Yep. Ship. Like, are you a ship at sea and now there's no way to get out? Right? That's hell, babes. And see, as a Libra generation right now, firing off like crazy, the time era that we're going to see in the next 7 years, we have an opportunity. It's already here. In fact, it's already here. We need to get on top of it. Libra generation is going to be activating because I'm watching my cat eat her little mixture I made, and I'm so happy. Love. Libra, love, balance. I balance what? Your financing. See, now, love is the human accomplishment. There's two types, by the way. There's God people, love people, and then there's absent people, people that are unavailable to it. See, we call them narcissists. You love that subject matter, and I am not making this up. Now I'm going to title it some way. I have to do the right titling. I haven't been doing it. I have been under the same attack that I've always been. But when you become more and more conscious and you begin to realize, oh, I live in the year 2026, huh? Okay. Spiritual warfare coming. Neptune just entered into conjunction with Saturn. Hasn't happened in 6,000 years. In fact, 6 or 7 planets getting done, having been in Aries, going over my particular ascendant. Nah, nothing to see here. Patsy. You're right. We're going to get through this just fine. It gets a little heavy, doesn't it? Phew, especially with that later deccan, which is the 28-29 degree of any sign. Yeah. But anyway, not sure why I'm mentioning that, but except for I do have the 26 and 28. That's late enough with my Mercury there at 28. Getting back to the Mercury-Uranus conjunction that's going to fire off in the sky, you're going to know what it's like now. This is the thing that I know it's going to happen. It's terrible. But it's going to spark off the seeking of meditation centers and people who are really achieved as peace within, so that when you get near them, they can cause you peace without. But see, that needs more recognition and sanctuary. And that's where, again, we're going to cause this balance. A balance is needed. This means that you have a proper banking system open up for them that are able to be that social. Yeah, you have social media for a reason. It's for people that know how to be social. Yeah, believe this or not, it's a socialism movement before you even knew what know what the word socialism really means. If you have been damned by the church, which all of you are, if you follow it, after, okay, let's just start at 1850. Um, they were coming out of mass cloning. Women were getting reinstalled as being people that gave birth, but there was it was see there. Okay, so 2026 years ago, there was a problem with there being them condemning the female side. That's what it is. That's what the symbol of the Christ over there on the cross is. It's the, well, to tell you the truth, if you don't believe that, then you can go with, no, that was just a man up there. They were trying to prove that now you're expendable, and then the sign, the symbol of Mary weeping. Get over it. Well, you're a dumbass. You were left out. You're a dumbass. That's what happened. And a live woman would say, yeah. Okay, so why are you doing that? Why are you who came from a woman, why do you do that to her flesh? Why would you do that to yourself? What's going on here? What's happening? Is there a purpose or a porpoise? I don't know. It's can we talk? Oh, barely. So anyway, with the movement with Gemini going back, Uranus going there, see, getting out of the subduction zone of Taurus. Now, be careful, because it's this month that we can see it's possible that we blatantly see how money is controlling in a very negative way. No, it'll make the entire human population fall down in frequency to where things just fall apart, and literally they die. Yep. Why? What? What is it, Shauna? What are you talking about? Okay, that's what happened with the COVID-19 mere announcement. Babes, I guess people are getting sick less and less because they can heal and they don't need to. But when they do get sick, and especially when they announce a pandemic that says you could die, oh God. See, if you didn't experience it within the first like 16 hours, how it's going to get in duration, and you didn't nip it in the bud and say, no, I'm not going to fall for that fear mongering shit. I can get sicker than and nothing is even happening. Now, because the mind and illness are synonymous. If you want to get back to what was going on 6,000 years ago, Buddhism. And they were making sure that we drum that all day long. No, there's no such thing as there being a healthy mind unless it's well aware of itself. And see, here's the phenomena of a mind becoming aware of itself. It actually looks into its own nature. It vanishes. What's left is just pure awareness. The one that observes the mind. I said, well, where did it go? It didn't go anywhere. It just moved aside. It said, oh, I'm not real. What's left? The beauty of reality, which is now. I'm in the West. These teachings are very, very important. This is what Buddhism is. And Eckhart Tolle talks about it. Who likes him, though? See, a lot of people don't like the male version of what is purely 100% feminine. See, but for some reason, the global population and society, there's 13 families that control the microphones, and they allow only men. See, men go up there and they try to talk about the woman side, and can you see how deteriorated they look? It's not that they're deteriorated; they went to the feminine side authentically before they even died. See, a man's goal is to become that human, 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 and then men. See, there's a problem with that, right? It kind of rhymes. It can. It could be woman or human. See, the woman, has a profound responsibility to okay, I say it began not long ago that they got very serious about reinstating the organic capability of the organism to give birth to children, because before then they cloned millions of people inside of incubators. And see, I put together that this was after they killed all of the women that were practicing making the place of sex safe. That's where you get, I don't know why I'm talking about this again, but I'm figuring this out. I see it, and it's very controversial. Dangerous, in fact. I'm the only thing I have going for me is that people think I'm crazy. Of course, look at her. She's blonde. Just ignore her. I am completely invisible, worse than a black woman. Oh, it's pretty scary. Yeah, no, but here's the thing that we need to tell people about being a blonde person, woman. We're actually very, very, very resilient and strong because of the shit that we are tossed at a daily basis, because of how we are invisible, because of how that we just don't count, because we can't be heard. We you know, if I dyed my hair black, I would get like 18 more likes a day. I am not kidding. I'm not kidding, and I will never do it though. But see, there's this chick named, what's her name? She was a model for Victoria's Secrets, I think in the 80s. She was Hispanic, like, you know, like Spanish person. And she had, but see, she was so beautiful because she was Latino, a Latina with blonde hair. You might know of her. She was an authentic blonde hair Latina woman that was so gorgeous, and she had these brown eyes. I mean, she was like a fucking melting chocolate bar in the sunshine. You're like, yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm a woman, and even I thought she was attractive. By the way, we know each other. We see each other, and we take care of each other, baby. So anyway, how cute do you think my fucking cat is? Ranked from 1 to 10. Can you bust it to 11? Of course. She, that really pretty girl that was a supermodel for a long time, from about the age, I think 16 right to 26 or something, she started to get really antsy about, she wanted to really bust through and have a better career. She wanted to do what she knew she could do, but nobody would ever hear her. Nobody would listen to her. She was not heard. She made it to Jay Leno, uh, you know, night show, the Tonight Show, and Jay Leno he mentions often that he doesn't like blonde women, and he asks, he has her sitting there all of a sudden next to him. She made it. She busts through being just a Barbie doll for the film. Did you see that? My cat just did something horrible. That's her. She's learning. She's like, I think I could jump up there. Like, yeah, I don't know. Poor thing. There's been coyotes coming around here since I've been knocked off kilter again. I'm under attack. 2 chickens were eaten, and that's just the way it goes. If you attack women and their vibrational frequency goes low, don't expect things to live around them. Some of you are faking being a woman out there, and you probably don't know what I'm talking about. That's good. Again, invisible. That I've been rendered safe again. But anyway, otherwise it's very controversial what I'm saying. Everything would change if we put her back in the position of power, which she is in position of power here. She just doesn't know how to do it. Have you ever tried making the place of sex safe? The church suggests that after they kill 900 million, probably. What I mean, it was 900 years ago or so that they killed on a massive scale. They pretty much, they had people programmed up through some kind of propaganda that they were able to do. And this is Tartaria, by the way. Um, you know, and they're still working today. I figured it out. There's a video. Did you already see it? See, this is May 14th, and I'm putting it upward. So after they successfully killed like millions of just smarter women who were practicing safe, not only birth prevention remedy. I'm very careful of how I use my word. There's sorry. pregnancy prevention, not birth prevention. If we don't get it right this time, babes, if you don't say a word, your words right, and especially get them capital letters up, just start using your imagination, huns. I'll tell you when, one of these days, sorry, let me get back to the story. I'm trying to tell you about what happened. And then over the course of that time when they got rid of the real religious, the way that you keep things. See, you don't know how it looked 900 years ago. You just don't. Although I'm sitting on a ruins site that's 2 miles high, and it is not a geological formation. It is a ruins site, and by intergalactic law, they have to quarantine it off and turn it into a national forest or monument, because it's actually intellectual property that the organism needs to wake up and say, hey, wait a minute, but this is mine. And no, these waterways are more than what they appear to be. This is a technology, and there's a way, there's a way to recall it and get back to. You want to go to outer space, huh? The universe is 100% human. It's important to understand that. Now, getting back to the movement where the human was rendered up near extinct, and what was left was the less informed, scared version of a potential there. That's all. You can imagine. And so they went to incubating people to build New York, everything. Particularly Tartaria. But New York is there. See, it's really interesting how Tartaria was like in the middle of it all. It kind of just appeared in everywhere around the world, and then it was wiped out, like systematically and it wasn't short of being here in the United States at that time. No. There's headquarters. There's, as you have in any community, you can see bigger buildings better, and then you can see the small flats where there's perhaps the workers for those people, and that's the way it was, and that's what we I assumed that was happening. That's why, like what you see with the mud floods, they would unbury it all, and those mud floods were caused by a very angry, benevolent being who lives in outer space, who says, no, you do not take my. It's a woman, by the way. Wherever Amelia Earhart flew off to, never to return again, there are intelligent ones that they are able to keep life, period. I hate to be medical about it. Yeah, don't forget to keep that period going. Guys, don't be afraid of it. You know. Yeah, the blood sacrifice. If anything, that's true, but then it's not literally, let's drink the blood of the person that we have just killed. Yay! Okay, demons. Woo! There you go again. Getting back to killing all the women who are practicing safe. They call it safe sex, but that's the way to say it. It's one way to say it, but you don't know what you're saying. You think that they're saying pregnancy prevention remedy. No, making the place of sex safe is possible if you free yourself from the worry of being pregnant. So, back when, and it's still happening today, 100%. Back in the day, see, there was a movement saying, no, when they did the mud floods, just kidding, I love my vodka, don't you love my vodka too? This is what I get for me turning into a channel. I'm just funny, and I have a channel. Not a coincidence either. Not a coincidence that capitalism is here. You have to learn how to capitalize anywhere, anytime. There's 2 types. You have a typewriter. You have a watch. Well, is it watching you now? Do you see it? Watching you? Very, 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 very primitive technology, by the way. In other worlds, on this one, you don't see it. There's a hidden civilization you don't see. They're using it right. They're using you hook into your teeth and it kind of sticks out a little bit, and there's hologram. Boom, and you can actually, because that light is a different photonic frequency, you can actually start using it in the screen up in the sky, and it goes back in, and it's very, very harmonious to your body. People live to be 100 and 300, 600. Just kidding. Again, vodka drinker. Oh yeah! Woo! Mwah, mwah, mwah. Here, let me pull it back out my ear. Yeah. Um, no, I quit while I'm ahead. I'm talking to you something very, very. I see it. I put it together, and these are important videos now. Some videos aren't, but this one is. I guess I'll say important video number 2. Oh, and thanks again, Patsy, for sure. Fuck yeah, no, that's the way I want it. 200 people send me $1. Fuck yeah, that's the way you want it. Yeah. So I don't know what to tell people right now. I'm putting these videos up. Start paying attention. See, I'm able to be attentive on something. I focus, and I have. I've been. See, meditation is what it enables you. It's not merely focus, though. It's the wrong word. It's awareness. That's all. You just like, and you get the hang of it. You're like, oh, wait a minute. See, it's called doing essential work only. Essential work only. See, it's like, okay, I know how to throw the bath water out, and I'm keeping the baby. See, there's a lot of videos I'll put up, and it's not important as this one. Those are the bath waters, but this is the baby. Oh, but see, inside of all of my videos, I would not have posted it unless I heard the baby in there. And believe me, I try to do as much editing to take out, like, my personal problems, you know what I mean? And to make it as clean as I can to keep those babies. Yeah, so thanks again, you guys, and don't be afraid to buy me a coffee. I'm actually excited about getting into this mode, but I don't want to do it with the peanuts. I'm aiming for the $333 trillion. You should too, and don't even holler. See, what you got to do is you have fun with it, and I'm going to tell you how to, when it's time to start decoding. It's very simple to me. I'm a Buddhist, so when you start talking the Buddhism, but I think you can figure it out too. It's not necessarily Buddhism. It's just say the truth about something. It's weird. It's so strange how it works. It's funny. Oh, it's timeless. I can't even begin to tell you. I hope that you catch it every once in a while, though. Because it's a bulletin. It's a bulletin from a benevolent being. And she's going to talk about like what the state is of man right now. He compared to her, the owing thing. How who owes who? You owe and he so far. And it's very simple. Very simple. This is how important this video is telling you what it is I'm doing with that decoding thing. It's not that complicating. Oh, it is so complicating. It's fucking rocket science. It's beyond that, babes. It's not that complicating at all. Because what I'm saying is that, okay, so if you knew about the non-physical operations of things, which the vowels are representing that, that's why they're so very superior, because the non-physical is what governs the physical. Yeah, and they're coming up with that more and more right now. You're going to see communications blow up, and a lot of stuff is going to be released at the same time. So you're going to see a lot of mental illness increase. People are not going to be able to handle, let alone see. They're not going to get around people that knows. Oh, wait a minute, you're being turned into a channel. You need to meditate. Are you already puking from purging? You shouldn't eat meat anymore. You're fasting. So you're chosen, but don't worry. You're not going crazy. No, don't worry. Talk to us, and then you start asking questions. What do you think about these issues? See, they have concerns, and they'll start talking about it. And see, people in the West here, oh, treat us like we're crazy, huh? In the East, they revere us. They say, oh wow, another one. They build a shrine. They say, light the incense. Somebody's third eye has opened. They see the truth. Ask them questions. Ask them questions. Ask them anything. But be sure you're giving them an avocado sandwich. You're taking up their energy and stuff. It takes energy to do that. But see, you don't ask them anything and everything, babes. You narcissists are absolutely absurd. Okay, I have a question. how do I make $1 million? Just $1 million. That's all you want? That's what I'd say with my third item. Why do you limit yourself? Don't you want to be free? I mean, why do you want the money? Don't you want access to like your own capacity to interact with the truth and become creative and then elevate up into like the ability to be the full you, like as if the universe was human? Man, like as if there was success. I won't go on the sexist spiel, but no, getting back to it. See the success. Yeah. See, there's pupils in that school, in that particular mystery school, and there's no classes. See, you. It's either a yay or nay. You either got it or you don't. You see, a woman's profound responsibility is to kind of scan but it's not really anything that she can't do very naturally. See, that's what the church was afraid of, is how naturally she combs through and sees. She requires eye contact. She needs to talk to you. And see, she'll take a chance. She'll take a risk. Talking about with the man. And she doesn't do so unless she feels 100% sure that there's enough chemistry that it can start doing the work of, like, opening up the curriculum. Um, she has a profound responsibility to convert that thing into a humane being. Something that can pick up a slight variation in her breathing and her tone. She's going to say the vowels a lot. Now, this is the place of sex. That's her place. See, I'm going to keep mentioning it because, well, I know what I've been doing all my life. Here's the weird thing about this plane, you guys. If you do successfully convert a man into knowing love, here's what happened. He'll thank you. Oh, he'll thank you like you just gave him a huge bowl of the freshest fruits from fucking Jamaica or something. You know what I mean? But it's weird because you've been getting it from him the whole time, but finally you'll see, and he'll tell you that he loves you, and you'll finally hear it. You'll finally know that, no, that's the truth. The blessing has been received. Then here's what happens. He goes away. That's the last of it. You're done. He might even die. Yep. It could be very young that happens, or very old. The man, when he's achieved, oh, he's well on his way to becoming a woman in his next lifetime. He wants power that way. He strives for power. In this lifetime, it's a hunger. He hungers for it. And they never tell you how to go through the woman to get it. That's the church. Oh, yeah, it is. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for the donation once again. It's just a coffee, babes. I dared to tell people on Facebook. I have to be honest. Now, I have to communicate and say, no, this is the truth. I live in isolation. I've done this, though, all of my life. I've walled myself off, and I would lock myself in with some recording panels, and I would play music, and I would create this amazing fucking scene, and then I would open the doors, and I would share it to people. Your private life is so important that way, to be able to move in and out, and I don't know how to do this around people that, oh man, there's jealousy, envy, all of this stuff. It's demonic as fuck. And so here I am risking. I feel how it's really difficult because, I'm constantly drained. On top of it, I have these small amount of bills to pay. And how about you? Do you notice that I'm drained? I'm getting my see, the more energy and the more I replenish my own batteries. I call it batteries. I have to replenish my batteries. This is humanity, by the way. Humanity is still experiencing this. And I say that there's still, there's a lull. there's a lull going to happen because we're in the Taurus season still, and I'm sick and tired of Taurus. Taurus is a little bit too sloth for me. It's a little bit too despondent and talk about stonewalling and just and just saying all is well and I've got my pile. Where's yours? See, right now, no, I gave him some fresh food. He kind of chases my chickens sometimes, but see, just recently, there's a coyote that's coming and snagging my chickens, and they're able to do that because I've been rendered into oppression, depression. That's how I feel when I after I feel pain being stabbed in the heart at the courthouse. And I'm not saying that to give my enemy any kind of loosh or anything, because do you sense the loosh in me? No, it's not loosh. I am getting over being affected by it more and more. And one day, it will never affect my energy once again. I will stay at the courthouse and do what I feel I have to do there. It's excruciating. It's like lung division. I don't want to do any of this. Nope, never wanted to do any of this, but I have to. There's a certain amount of defiant rebelling I'm going to be doing that um, it might end up me in doing a little bit more jail time, but I would rather do that and scare the fuck out of everybody who just, when I show up again to my life, that nope, I still am owner of this property and I still own who I am, and there was nothing that you hurt here. I mean, in fact, you did hurt something. Why are you trying to hurt me? Why are you like that? You have a lot of karma and you're hurting other people over it. You think that you're righteous. I could thank you for the publicity, but I don't give you the credit for my ability to transform it and make it into something amazing. No. No, you go way off in the background, I hope. No more fucking making demons famous here like the Roman Catholic Church over there that kills Jesus and continues on so that may live. No. If you understand that story, she sacrificed because she says, no, this is so that the very glimmer of hope in you may live. That you can unify yourselves into knowing the Father and or God, which is just reality. It's the only reality it's the one reality behind all realities. You're in it now. Don't panic. The mind panics at the now. I'm talking about now. Now. A lot of you guys don't have enough space or time to meditate and understand the now. To the point where your mind starts to fall and collapse and you get over the fear. Like really getting a taste or a glimpse of how it really is. See, there's this one guy. He's very feminine looking too, and I can't say his fucking name right now. He's one of the coolest Indian philosophers. You see his picture and he says things. He's trying to explain to us very scientifically the nature of reality and your real life, how it really is, the now. And by the way, if you're a Christian, you hear now a lot. Yeah, that now, that's your rebirth right there. If you ever wanted to know, babes, you're a fake. If you're talking about, oh, I've been reborn and you're full of shit, and then you think, well, I'm gonna die, and it's like, no, you're not. You didn't even be okay. See, Buddha would say that you're not even born at all, so you're not gonna die. Yeah, like there really isn't any such thing. Anyway, you just kind of flipping through these pages, and life is just a blink, and you kind of you remain aware. And you move in and out of the light. You're like, well, I like this, and it reappears. No, it's more like this, babes. I love it. Is this the same video? I hope we're getting back to Libra. And that's means that I value this. Did you know that? Yeah. It's like in value I trust, or in God I trust, or in love I trust. How about this? In essential work, I must. Because you're liable to miss the I was going to say punchline, but I always miss the punchline. It's sad. It's like, oh no, that was supposed to be funny and I didn't even hear what they said. Well, first of all, when you're on my property, I don't have to listen to you. A lot of times people are coming here and it's like, you know what? This is not an amusement park ride. You see me on Facebook. I want help here. I don't invite people here because of how kind of I don't like it's not ready for accommodating people. Not really. I don't think so. My standards and everything is to have at least the patio together. It's kind of dangerous right now for everybody. A kid could try to like freely run, but they fall all the time. An elderly person could try to just walk, but they fall all the time. So anything that's messed up on the ground around my house and they come around, they could blame it on me when they fall. Do I want that to happen? Hell no. Hell of a projection, right? I'm not worried about it. Nobody is coming to my home. No one. Zero. I think that's what these people that have picked on me, called neighbors, they see it. Number one, they are deathly afraid of it. they're sorry, they're afraid. My cats are fucking roaming around. They're deathly afraid of somebody like me who plays music. I guess no. There's getting back to the witch hunts back there where women. It's not any different today. If you're a woman, you're agreeing, like and subscribe, especially if you're fair. Fair hair, it doesn't have to be long, but oh boy, try that. Oh boy. See, my experiences, and I'm not kidding. Did I tell you, did I finish my story about the fucking woman that was a supermodel and she finally gets on Jay Leno and she was black hair. It was beautiful. Oh my God, she was fine. Um, and he goes, so tell us, so and so, whatever your name is, uh, you're originally a blonde woman. What happened? And she tells you, she says, nah, as soon as I dyed my hair black, everybody heard exactly what I was saying. I got the position as producer. Um, Things moved very quickly for me. Isn't that weird? Ah, so I say that I'm in disguise here. I'm fine with it. I'm gonna stay blonde, and I don't know what I'm saying. Uh, But I could fucking whip your ass with a chainsaw any minute. You sound like a fucking pussy over there. Especially the blonde women in this town. See, people wonder what's in Idlewild. What do you do? What's up here? Well, what's mining up here? What's very quietly mining, like turning and churning and turning into a beautiful jewel, are women. It's very well known that there are women just like me who are like going, what the fuck? What is this shit tooling about here? Men, not really showing up. Not really. Not really. We're trying to fucking like chop wood, carry water, maintain a home, and they're like, "Beep, I got a truck. Hey, hi, I'm a homosexual, and I don't even know it." See, us women who are taking care of each other because you can't, we'll admit it. Like, nah, you're making us have sex with each other because you're not even fucking here. The system has you over there going from 6 to 5 or 9 to 5. Really, from 6 to 5 here. They have to leave at fucking 5 in the morning to go off the hill. And some people have been stuck in that groove, and that should never. See, a woman should protect her men from doing that. But see, if you guys don't get along, you don't care. No, this is what I'm dealing with. I'm looking at like, do you like when I fucking bite off and chew like that? Hit like and subscribe. If you want it to change, send me $500. Thank you. I'll try. I'll try not to be me. Send me 50,000, and I'll try to not be amazing. I'll advertise something over there. I'll say, and I'll try to sound like I'm a political person. I don't know. Sorry that if I ruin your train. That's one of the negative aspects of the qualities of an Aries rising is that they'll ruin the perfect moment that they created. So fuck off. I brought it in. I take it out. You. I hope you have enough popcorn. Non-GMO, please. Don't kill yourself. Don't castrate yourself. Very difficult, right? My kundalini going on. I'm trying to rush things because my life has been held back by stone cold fucking well, let's talk about the Taurus people. Let's talk about what's going to try to drag us down in the middle of April, as well as it's just the weirdest vibration because we have Mercury conjunct Uranus with Mars square Pluto. The Mars square Pluto is happening after the Mercury conjunct Uranus. Whatever the money system tries to get away with this time to control people into hell and being very low in vibration and losing everything includes their ability to connect and all that, and just um, the thing that's going to keep that from happening is the Gemini vibration with Uranus there that's going to keep insisting that people wake up. See, this is the most beautiful time to be living right now, to experience the awakening of man. We can see, some of us can see how that it's so necessary that there is that demonic thing. It's like predetermined. It's like okay, so if you've taken the vaccines, you've been turned into a stormtrooper. You're serving as interference for the awakening. You don't have immunity. You can't say I'm unity. Particularly your mindset, most likely before you got the vaccine, you were prejudiced. You had some sense in you of superiority that is very inferior, by the way, because if you took that vaccine, well, to the exception of people who had to keep their job, but you did it for money, again, that money needs to be pulled off the shelf and put a different banking system up. And did you notice how many, it's just flowering out there, how many banks are opening? And a lot of them are private, but there's only one that will be successful. I mean, one that will lead you to your success, your sexes, in case you're interested, is the banking system that's opened up through your communications style that points at unity. Well, you can do it in calm unity. Humanity has it in there. It's unity. Pronunciation is pro-union. Why? Why? Because I'm all for coming together. Pronunciation. That's how fucking amazing the English language is, the spelling. Let alone the very symbols. They aren't letters. Babes, it's from the future. It's timeless, as a matter of fact. It is so fucking amazing. There isn't anything like it. The reason why I keep bringing it up because I want one of you to hit it, start fitting the keys and start hitting it. But here's the promise. You will experience rapture. Most likely it's like this. You are going through rapture already. This is heavy duty emotions of love, really. It's very roller coaster, but love is the main. And you're able to see God in there. See, here's the promise. Total restoration of your body, healing. Superhuman power. Opening up to a limitless access of knowledge about that. No, you see the nature of reality. The way that there's no time. Getting back to trying to explain what that Indian was talking about. What was his name? What's his name? Paramishna Maharaji. He's very long and he's a beautiful guy, but he looks like a girl. And he says, oh, reality, he says it really good. And I'm not saying it exactly the way he said it, but it's something to the effect of, no, your real life, which is now, Well, it hardly lasts but 0.030, I think 32 seconds is what he says. It's just the, see, I say, and I talk and I explain about it. See, your heart is interacting. It's actually doing shudder. And it's not the boom 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 boom. No, your heart is fluttering an electrical capacitor that between when it goes boom boom, it's going boom boom boom. That's what you see in the EKG. When a healthy heart is described as a Chopin piece or a Beethoven or a very intricate Mozart. It's a music that it's not this. A diseased heart sounds like this. Boom, chicka boom, chicka boom, 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 ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, chicka boom, chicka boom. Country music. Yep. They have hooked electrodes up, and scientists have said this. They said, well, a diseased heart sounds like country music. It doesn't have all that electrical capacity between the notes, between the boom, 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 boom. It has, a healthy heart has all this electrical shit. It's moving. It's going boom, boom, water, like water, my friends, electrically. And there's this silver strings connected to everything. Have you ever seen the flower of life? They try to tell you that thing is the key. No, no, that's not it. It's a little bit like that, but it's not. It's more like water. The silvery lines that you see at the bottom of a pool, and when you see the ripples going out and you see it, we're all connected that way by the heart. So I'm located. I'm real. I stay isolated for a reason. Are you catching on why? I hope you do. I hope you do. Because I don't care if you do or not. I'm gonna stay this way. I've always done this, but I'm sharing with you what I'm coming from, where I'm coming from, what I get from isolation. Um, all this stuff I'm not afraid of exposing to a public defender, a local judge, even a police officer. I already told them when they were incarcerating me because I'm being abused by people around me that don't understand me, and it's too bad, right? By the way, you have karma coming. So anyway, you get sidetracked here. It's called the rabbit hole. Ask anybody that has something great to offer humanity, who is actually a great. Ask Tesla, ask anybody. There's that rabbit hole that you go down that is what? Oh, that shitty society down there, out there that um, they are well programmed. If you watch The Matrix, you know what I mean. It's a fucking Mr. Smith scene out there. Basically, it's so hard to explain, but I think somebody else explains it really well, but I want to be able to explain it so that you know that I fucking know it. But I know it, but I can't explain it right now so that a 5-year-old could go, wow, really? Yeah, really. Watch out. People are not real. They're not that water current. They're not current, see? See, you look into their pupils and they flash and they turn into a goddamn reptilian. I am not kidding. I am surprised I've got no hits here saying, oh, I've seen that also. Now, I'm beginning to think that it's because um, that some people are chosen, right? No, but they're trying to show it. Like, they're trying to show it. And it's like, that's weird because I've seen that too. It comes with a feeling. See, if you ever get that feeling in your gut, look closer. Try to catch a glimpse of these people's pupils. They turn and they see. I'm still handling or having to. I know it's in the background. There's somebody who the last time I interacted with them, which is the only one that's getting close to me. I'm pretty sure that it's Mr. Smith that doesn't know that they're being a fucking Mr. Smith. See, this is the thing is they don't have any self-reflection. They don't know. But here's the thing. See, as a narcissist, and that's what they are. They think they're sure they know so much more better than you. They're projecting on you that you're crazy, right? Right? Yeah, they're projecting on you that, oh, it's a pity party. They're projecting on you for sure you're a parasite. Nah, you need them. When really they need you, kind of a thing. It's so stupid. Really, they don't care for you. They fucking hate your guts, but they need you. It's weird. Do you want me to keep explaining that weird shit? That transfers onto you, and you begin to realize, oh, so this is what's going on out there. People that don't know what it is to actually get along with each other. They stay in a. Narcissists don't care how bad it gets in their relationships. And they're because they have this agenda that they're working all the time, or yeah, they're working for it, and they're just like at all costs they're going to get it. And so, if you can imagine, if I can imagine, people that declare husband and wife and stuff, or just domestic partner, I'm doing the church's homosexual secrecy over there, stroking each other, but then you have what in the bed, and you don't really, and she doesn't, and you're not happy people. Happy people don't treat other people like crap the way you do, and you wall yourselves off and you consider yourself, you know what, that whole fucking lifestyle is going to be fucking exposed, and there's going to be a lot of stuff that people won't like. See, I don't know about what's going on, what they're talking about with this AI stations all around. I don't know what that is. Why are people worried about it? Can you unplug? Like, don't rely on like a big system so much. Rely on a smaller system that's centralized in your neighborhood, maybe, and now about your community. You can't afford to live in a small community and be a demon, because there's a chance that other people aren't really demons, and then now all that's left now, see, we haven't done this in a while, not in 2026 years, is that to just let's give those demons some publicity. I mean, they're going to give us, I don't know, give the light publicity by running down the street going ah, or trying to scare us away and take us to jail and then mangle us and throw us this way and that way just because we said something. That's going to end. Why? Because people like me that can have a conversation about some things that says kind of like an Indian, it's just shamanic, it's just wise people that come up and say, sticks and stones, babe. Here's the real thing, is that, okay, a shaman, some Indians, it's on here and I'll try to repeat it. It says something like, no, it is not what's said that hurts. It's the reaction to what's said that causes all kinds of pain. See, and then they'll go on to say, they'll say, like, if it triggered you and hurt you, then maybe it's the truth. And you shouldn't stomp out the messenger. See, babe, can you own that you're a fat ass? And just say, fuck yeah. And when I fuck, I lift the blubber up, I shove it in there. I don't know if it's going into an asshole or a cunt. I don't care. I'm not required to care. Why? Because, well, she likes my money. I tie her through to that bed and the kitchen sink, and we love our toilet paper. I'm ready to go and talk about me. Point blank. Yeah. What is it that you think that you're condemning here? Or what is it you think that I am that I now think that I deserve to be condemned? Because I never thought I deserved any of that. People deserve to be seen, and then integration, helped, loved, nurtured. Even you scuzzy piece of shit.